Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, hit that thumbs up. Make sure that if you are not subscribed to the channel, you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell. Leave me a kind comment or tell me a little bit about your story and how this message resonates with you. And if you know somebody it will resonate with, go right ahead and share it with somebody else. All of that helps to get me out on the YouTube channel platform, and I am very grateful for all of your help. This message is for Gemini, Moon, and North Node. We have the full moon that's in your sign, Gemini. So we're going to check in on that. That's what this reading is for, the full moon in Gemini. What's the energy look like around the Gemini collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. For the Gemini collective, what's the moon's energy look like? Okay, well, look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. We're talking about the full moon in Gemini. So Gemini, what you're doing is you're seeing your situation from a higher perspective. This Sagittarius rules higher wisdom, higher knowledge. He's the philosopher, also represents travel, law, religion, spirituality. So what you're doing is you're looking at the bigger picture. Could have something to do with divine timing as well. With the full moon energy, it's being reflected back to you to pay attention to something. Maybe your higher self or your higher spirit team is showing you. It's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So some of you may have Aries somewhere in your chart. We have a new moon energy. The new moon will be in Capricorn. The last new moon was in Scorpio and Sagittarius. So that could have been what you needed to take a look at, is something in that new moon energy, some sort of an intention you set. Aries rules the first house of outward appearances. All right, let's see what area of life that this is affecting the full moon for the Gemini collective. What area of life is this affecting for the Gemini collective for the full moon in Gemini? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alrighty. Okay, Neptune. Neptune came through Libra's reading. So, spying, lying, gossiping. We have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. She's in reverse. This is somebody who's spying, lying, gossiping. Definitely got their eye on you. Maybe listening to something you're saying. And then they're taking the action to, I don't know, cause illusions over it. But I feel like this Neptune energy here, Gemini, Neptune is about to go direct on the 10th. It'll go station on the December 10th in Pisces. And then it'll move through Pisces and into Aries. So maybe when Neptune moves into Aries, some sort of an intention that you have set will come into action is something else that I'm getting. But the Neptune energy in this talks about retrograde. Neptune being in retrograde. Neptune is the planet of illusions. It also talks about your intuition. It talks about your psychic abilities, because Pisces rules Neptune. Neptune rules Pisces. However you want to say it. Regardless, them two are buddies. Okay? So Pisces energy talks about the subconscious. It talks about your intuition. It talks about hidden enemies. It talks about your psychic ability. So what the Page of Swords in reverse, there could be a hidden enemy who is spying, lying, and gossiping about you. And they something about returning back to work, or something about wanting to return is something else that I'm getting. But this talks about a sacrifice. Something, the sacrifice is over, is what I feel. The sacrifice is over. The illusion has been broke. This is somebody who is seeing something from a higher perspective. Because why? Because it's being mirrored back to them. Somebody, it has a lot of wounds. Somebody could be using them wounds against them, causing illusions, but somebody broke through the illusion. See, I don't know, he's got his hand over his head. So something about the head, and with the Gemini energy, and then you got the Page of Swords over here. Somebody could have been messing with your head, causing you headaches, causing you negative thoughts. Something maybe with the right hand side could be significant. I'm feeling a fake friend energy, especially with the Aries energy. It's time to take action because Aries represents our outward appearances. All right, so what are some signs that you're showing Gemini? Spirits of the past, nostalgic, aching, and old flame. So somebody is definitely reminiscing here. Somebody is definitely reminiscing, which makes perfect sense. Wanting to come in from the cold. Right? So somebody could be secretly watching you. Wanting to come in from the cold. But this person hurt you. This person hurt you, created a wound. Alright, let's pull another card. Yeah, hidden knowledge. See how she's naked, right? Wrapped around in that sheet. This could be somebody you were intimate with. Because we have the pearl there. To me, pearls represents the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your genital area. Scorpio rules the genital area. Mercury is stationed and direct in Scorpio. So pay attention to that. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Pisces. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. 222, partnerships and balance. Pay attention to new people entering your life and take time to balance your time and energy on existing ones. So that could be with the 2 wine glasses there. Somebody wanting to take you out. Then we have the Scorpio energy. Death, ending, and winter time. Spirit of the moon, cycles, visions, and dreams. Mystery. And then mermaid to me would be representative of the Pisces energy. So somebody could be born on February 22nd. Yeah. So 222, pay attention to that. If you're seeing 222, it could be your sign. Oh, look, we got feminine coming out. I'm shuffling them up. So we have a strong feminine energy. Could be a female Pisces. Who is looking at your picture or reminiscing something about the past. All right, what are the crows warning you about, Gemini? Power and strength. Okay, so look at the crown on that Leo's head. Somebody, I feel, could have been playing mind games with you. All right, but you have very strong willpower. We have June 12th could be significant. Maybe your birthday is on June 12th, Gemini. Um, let's pull another card. Let your intuition guide you. You are what you've been looking for. So your crows are warning you to listen to your intuition, Gemini. It's going to be very, very, very important because you got somebody watching you who wants to come in from out of the cold, who has already wounded you from the past, but they are aching to come in and sing some sort of a new song to you, right? They want to ask for forgiveness after being sneaky, shady, lying, gossiping. And then look, but something isn't quite clear yet about this person. This person could be of a fire sign, right? But this also could be somebody who is uses their charm to manipulate somebody who's very cocky, somebody who will do anything to succeed, somebody who, again, a fiery energy, right? See how he's holding his lion, and there's the lion. I feel like this person will do anything to succeed. All right. So pay attention. If you're seeing 222, that message is for you. Spirit's telling you you got this, right? Relax. Just, sit within thyself. Do as energy of refreshing. What do you see? So meditate. Go into meditation, right? What do you see when you go into meditation? What do you see when your intuition tells you something? Somebody could have made some sort of a wish, honoring the magic of death. Somebody could have wished you dead, or this could be you going through that transformation and honoring that magic. Look, meditation, seeking them answers within. And then talent, courage. Talent is important. Things in life takes courage, and that's what Leo Lion is all about. So Spirit is telling you got this. Could have something to do with electronics. They may be spying you on electronics. Okay? Alright, so what do you see? What is your intuition telling you about this person? Make sure you trust it. Alrighty, Gemini. So let's go ahead, because they could be hiding something. They may want to open up that clam and get back inside if this is an X. But somebody has awoken, right? This is somebody who has went through an awakening. They have seen the bigger picture. Alrighty, let's pull some cards for you, Gemini, and see what is going on. Look, there he is. There's that male energy. This is somebody who is going to say, I love you. Look, he's showing his bare chest, right? I love you. Let me back in. Look, there. She's naked and he's almost naked, right? This is somebody that you were intimate with, somebody that you opened up your legs to. They want to come back in. They've been stalking you. They've been watching you. Could have Pisces somewhere in their chart. Somebody who wounded you. All right, let's pull another card. Yeah, somebody that you put an ending to. This is the Jack of Diamonds, which would be the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles often talks about somebody who's slow moving. Somebody who's slowly moving in. So somebody who's been watching you and waiting for the right time to make their move. This is somebody that you cut out of your life. This is somebody that, didn't help your garden grow. This was a weed in your garden, is what I feel. Yeah, they want to come in and give you something. Gemini, see, there you are. They want to come in and give you something. And they are wishing that they could make their way through that door, but I feel like they're only there to create obstacles, is what I feel. Why? Because they've been watching you. They've been watching you and waiting for the right time to make their move. This is definitely somebody from the past, somebody that you had a lot of sexual passion with. 'em. 1128. What happened on 1128? Mercury went station, and Saturn went station around the same time. One was on the 28th, one was on the 29th. Mercury and Saturn both went station just a day apart. One went station in Scorpio, the Scorpio energy, and one went station in Pisces, and are both direct moving forward in water signs. All right, so let's pull a crystal. What crystal do you recommend for the Gemini collective? All right, so we have two of them. We have the dragonfly, labradorite, enlightened, dream times, and illusions. And that's all what Neptune does, is illusions. Spirit of dragonfly, help me break down my illusions so that I can see my true reality. See the bigger picture. Thank you, Aho. So labradorite will help you break through these illusions and see something from that higher picture. We have a fox, right? Tangerine aura quartz, camouflage, observe it. They are watching you and playful. Spirit of fox, help me remain silent and observe my surroundings in order to make the right decision at the right time. Thank you. And that's what they're waiting for, the right time to move in towards you. This is somebody you left out in the cold. Salmon, spirit of salmon, help me remember what I know and trust the knowledge to guide me to my destination. Keeper of wisdom, inner knowing, and trust. Right? Thank you for watching, Geminis.